Alrighty, so I'm going to fly through this because there's a lot of things I want to cover on here. Entrepreneur that I interviewed was Aubriana Brush. She just moved here, recently moved from Provo from BYU. She's a graduate and working on going into chiropractic school in neurology. So very interesting. Her business is a life coaching business called Expect to Excel, focusing more on 17 to 23-year-olds just as you're learning how to be independent, work out the world on your own type stuff. Very critical time to learn how to do what you should be doing. So Expect to Excel focuses a lot on potential, what you could be doing. Life coaching, as I'm sure you're pretty familiar with, is essentially not counseling, but helping someone see where their thoughts are, helping them develop good habits, helping them analyze their own goals, desires, and priorities, just organizing their life to be more effective. So that's her business. She started this back in November, so it's fairly new. She's been enjoying it. She started off with a pilot program. I think she said a dozen people. She was just doing the coaching for free. Coaching entails asking them the questions, a lot of listening, knowing effective habits and such. So she did the pilot program for free, and then from there she has 4 paid clients right now. I believe she's had more in the past as well, but she has 4 right now. So that's the introduction there. The story, so she recognized the need, or I guess her desire during COVID. She got super sick. She had COVID and like pneumonia. It was just wrecked. And saw the need from there to do something virtual over Zoom, something remote, as well as seeing the need for growth in people as she's studying neurology. Really enjoys that. And the last thing was, look at my notes as well, I'm trying not to look at them, but she hates being paid by the hour. So that leads into the entrepreneur mindset. It's just like, my value is determined by X amount of money per hour. She absolutely hates that. So she has a life coach named Dave, and Dave has helped guide her along this path, is very encouraging to her. He was one of those critical resources that she'd had. What did he talk? Oh, she was also a first-year peer mentor at BYU. So she'd talk to these students who were first getting there, really had no idea what they're going on, no organization in their life, and would help them organize it. Help them see what their priorities are, what goals they wanted to accomplish, what issues that they had that they wanted to solve. And some of the keys to success that she's talked about are that mistakes are critical to growing. You have to make mistakes, especially in the life coach industry. If you're not making mistakes, you're probably going to be failing whether you like it or not. So making those mistakes, a lot of it is just asking questions and knowing when to ask the right questions, finding those clients. Something difficult for her was transitioning from piloting these pilot students, people, I guess, pilot clients, I'll say, transitioning into paid clients was difficult for her, establishing that value. But as she has done that, the people that she's been coaching have found a lot more value in it because they're paying for it. So it assigns a value to the product, which they must enjoy more, and they have more buy-in and commitment to it. Biggest suggestion she had was just to jump in and do it. And I will take this as my biggest takeaway as well. Stop procrastinating something that you're wanting to do so badly. Just hop in, do it, learn as you go. There's a quote, something along the lines of, an hour of practice is better than 1,000 hours of theory. So you never know until you try, and you learn fastest as you make those mistakes. Find your strengths as well. Build a business based off of what you know. And we've learned a lot about this in the class so far, but do something that you're familiar with in that industry, something that you're passionate about, something that you want to learn about, and that you can do a lot initially. Application of my venture, very similar. I plan on doing a life coaching business as well. Right now it's more podcast and blog, eventually apparel. But to just hop in and do it, just go for it. Be smart about it, be wise. Seek out mentors is another huge thing that she talked about. I didn't touch much on with Dave. Find people who've done it before, pick their brain for advice, see how they would do it. And that's what I love about this assignment too. Is just seek out people who've done it. She's not super far along, but she's loving it, and advice that I would like as well. So, I guess there's some takeaways.